Hey folks, blue skies across the valley today. Even at the coast, that fog kind of came and went and still kind of hanging around, but not like it was a little while ago where it was thick. But this is the view from Sky 5 here in Weslaco. Sky's about as clear as it can be. Sunset getting earlier and earlier. It gets its earliest at about 3 weeks or so, 4 weeks, something like that. Let's go ahead and look at temperatures right now, see where we stand. And we're all in the 70s across most of the valley, not all, but most. 60s closer to the coast, and then 80s when you get back to the west. Rio Grande City checking in at 84 degrees this afternoon, so pretty good range from one end of the valley to the other. Overnight, the western two-thirds of the valley drops into the upper 50s. Brownsville about 60, and South Padre Island should bottom out about 64 degrees. So it doesn't change much from where it is now at the coast. And then tomorrow, back in the 80s, except to the beach, 76 there. Southeast winds about 5 to 10 miles an hour with, I think, plenty of sunshine. Might be some early fog tomorrow, but that'll burn off. Should turn into a pretty nice day across the area. Normal high now is 79, and we should stay above that the next 3 days, 82, 84, and 83. So pretty comfortable with low humidity. Should be some nice days across the region. Satellite, you see some clouds that showed up early this morning, have since moved out. All that's left now, again, is the patchy fog that mostly is just offshore, but it's kind of made its presence felt on the island on and off this afternoon. Watch Future Track. It's pretty quiet tonight, most of the night. Again, fog is a possibility, especially closer to the coast, but by tomorrow afternoon, we're back to partly to mostly sunny skies again. Should be a pretty day across the region, and really this whole week. After last week, it's quite a change. It reflects just sunshine each day, maybe some patchy low clouds and fog at night, but rainfall-wise, we see none through at least Thursday and probably beyond that. Across the rest of South Texas, 72 in Corpus Christi, same thing in San Antonio. Falfurrias is the warm spot on the map at 80 right now. Look at the rest of the state. Dallas a little cooler at 69, 72 in Lubbock, 70 right now in Marfa. High pressure and control of the weather across Texas and likely will continue to be, but it's a fast-moving weather pattern. The high that's over Texas now will move eastward, and when that happens, our wind tomorrow comes more out of the southeast. So that does bring a little more moisture back in, increase the humidity levels a little bit, but still quite comfortable. Going to Wednesday, things not changing much, just a little more moisture coming in courtesy of that southeast wind. I think by the middle part of the week, we're going to get pretty windy because there's a storm building out here, low pressure building in the southwestern part of the country. The high has moved to the east, and we're stuck between the two. That makes it windy for us Wednesday into Thursday, and then eventually another front shows up on the map. That front is due in Friday into Saturday. At this point, yes, it's going to cool things off a little bit, but doesn't look dramatic like last week's, but certainly taking us back out of the 80s for a little while, like we'll be most of this week. Travel plans for the middle part of the week. Here you go, tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock. San Antonio is 51, Dallas 47, Houston 49 with sunshine. By afternoon, all of the state warms up, so back in the 70s from here all the way up to Amarillo. So it should be a nice day statewide. So for us for tonight, 56 for a low. Clear early, watch out for patchy fog later, especially near the coast. Variable winds, relatively light. Then tomorrow, some patchy fog early, but then afternoon sunshine. Back to 82 degrees for your high. Southeast winds continue at about 6 to 12 miles an hour. Here's a look at the next 7 days. Your first 1-5 AccuWeather forecast. Here's the change Friday into Saturday, but even that looks pretty comfortable over the weekend. 70s both Saturday and Sunday, staying there on Monday. But for tonight, down to 59. Tomorrow, back up to 82. That's your updated first 1-5 AccuWeather forecast.